On this week's episode, we talk about tattoos, Los Angeles, and mac and cheese, and interview photographer Billy Skelly.
In once again to Punk Rock Foodies Radio, coming at you live from downtown Mattersville at the Vicious Pig Saloon. This is your one-stop shop for everything punk rock and food. And now, your hosts, Steve Guerrero, Skate Rat Betty, Brian Reinhardt, and the asshole in charge, Xander T.
And that was Pennywise with It's Up to Me, in honor of Benny passing recently.
Ben Beverly.
Yeah. And you're listening to Punk Rock Foodies Radio, for some reason. And with me today, I'm the asshole in charge. I'm Xander T. And with me today is...
Eli.
What's up, everybody? It's Steve Guerrero. And Brian's actually here, but he is passed out on the bar, so he is useless. He had the day off, and I guess Three Floyds just released a new beer here.
He's useless as opposed to when he's normally here? Yeah, and so we got Eli back again. Skate Rat is still doing the mom thing.
Still on maternity leave.
Yes.
Yeah, her seat is warm and waiting for her whenever she's ready to get back with us. Everybody here at the Vicious Pig misses you, Skate Rat. So,
love you.
We're looking forward to your return. And Eli's leaving. That's actually what we're really looking forward to. It's not so much
can't get rid of me.
You coming back. Eli's like herpes. He always returns. Or so I've heard.
I'm just the gift that keeps on giving.
You are.
So So, Punk Rock Foodies Radio is the show you're listening to, and we're based off of the Facebook group Punk Rock Foodies. It's very simple. We have 5,100 members. You make some food, you take a picture of the food, you post that picture of the food. I mean, it can't get simpler than that.
Easy enough.
And everybody's in awe of your food, and, you know, they want to make something similar. So, we are all into the food, and we love punk rock music, and being punk rock in the kitchen, and listening to punk rock music while we're cooking our food. So, let's listen to some punk rock music before we get into our show. That's probably going to be about nothing.
Nice.
Steve, what you got for
All
us?
right. Well, I saw them about a week and a half ago over here at the OC Fairgrounds, and they kicked ass like they always do. So here's a little Bad Religion with Sinister Rouge for you on Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
Hey, this is Joey Cape, and you're listening to Punk Rock Foodies Radio, and I have to drive tonight. Uh-oh.
was Strung Out with Fever and the Sound. One of my favorites. Great guitar solo at the end. Love it.
Yeah, you're a big Strung Out fan.
You could say that. I'm a Strung Out fan. I'm 250 pounds, so I guess that makes me bigger than the average Strung Out fan. So. I've been to the concerts, I know.
Well, you've got multiple Strung Out tattoos.
I do.
Right? You got
Two is multiple, yeah.
It's more than one.
It is. It counts as multiple.
Steve, you got any band tattoos?
No, actually, I do not. I'm surprised I don't have a Pennywise tattoo.
Yeah, I got that taken care of, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that, too.
Yeah, I mean, I want. I know what I want. I want the Pennywise logo with "Living for Today" under.
That's nice. Yeah. Would you get it just black, or would you get, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like green logo or something?
Nah. I'm a traditionalist in that regard. I only have black tattoos, and then there's one tattoo that has a little bit of red in it, but that's basically it.
Yeah. When's the last time you got a tattoo, Steve?
08, 07, 08, the day before I got married.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get?
The yin and the yang. But
yeah, I've seen that
if
one.
you see the yin, it doesn't have like the line, so like there should be no limit to the good times. So that's kind of the good. That's my little spin on it.
And then you got married, and the good times got limited.
But you know, I had to remind myself.
Were you drunk when you got that? No.
No. I was actually at work, and I just took a lunch break and walked to the tattoo parlor in downtown LA and just got it real quick and came back to work.
Nice.
Yeah. Then I checked out early and went to the rehearsal dinner, and that was the start of the wedding weekend.
And so on your wedding night, when you're in bed with your wife, and she rolls over onto your fresh tattoo, how was that? Like, get off! You know. Like,
We got wasted. We just passed out. There's no fireworks at the end of that night. It was just good.
Sounds like a typical wedding night.
Good time, long night. You know, we got married on a boat at a sunset hour off of Newport. It was pretty killer. You know, like right at sunset. You know, we were saying our vows. It was cool, man. I would highly recommend somebody get married like that. It was dope.
yes.
That's if you're going to get married. You know?
and she can't say no because of the implication.
The implication. That's right. You're on the boat.
Yeah, she can't say no. I mean, because of the implication.
That's the magic hour. The day hasn't quite ended, and the evening hasn't quite begun, and somewhere Scott Baio is plowing a chick he doesn't love. You know.
Chachi in charge. Say Chachi in charge. Say Chachi. Say Chachi.
Yeah. I was actually Eli. I'm going up to Pittsburgh, and I contacted Rick about getting a tattoo, and he's booked for like weeks. So that's awesome. It sucks that I can't get a tattoo when I'm up there, but it's awesome for him. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, but
Yeah, I'm supposed to get my whole forearm done, but it keeps getting it's getting closer and closer to summer, and the chances of me getting it done are getting slimmer and slimmer.
yeah. Well, that's the funny thing. Like what's always one of my questions with Rick. You know, how's business? And he said it always picks up in the summer, and it's ridiculous because that's the worst time to get a tattoo because keep it out of the sun. But you know what it is? Because these idiots want to get a new tattoo and show it off at the beach instead of, planning ahead and getting it in winter and then, having this new tattoo. But yeah,
I'm just excited to get a new tattoo because my last tattoo was 3 sessions, so that didn't help. So like getting a new tattoo versus finishing an old one, is more exciting. And it's gonna be pizza, so we'll go food themed. Yeah, it was either gonna be food or punk rock, so one of the two.
It's all fitting here, right?
Right.
Yeah, his last tattoo, Steve, is the Blinky from the Simpsons koi fish style, the 3-eyed fish. Yeah, look at that.
That's awesome. I didn't know you had blinky. That's rad.
That's a lot of skin to cover. So that was a lot of.
Oh yeah, that's my whole ribs.
Oh wow. How many tattoos do you have, Eli, in total?
I don't know, 15 or so, give or take.
Yeah.
Not covered yet. I still got a lot of room.
Well, it's like, people ask me that. It's like I can't really count because, I mean, I guess like technically like my NoFX arm is like 6 tattoos, but it's all like one blended together like it's a sleeve. Like I don't know. Like Eli, I mean, all those punk symbols you've got on your leg, those were all separate, but they're kind of forming a sock, I guess.
Yeah, they're pant leg.
You look like one big peachy folder. Dude, do the kids even rock peachy folders anymore? Do they even know how cool it was, like, rearrange the peachy folder and just do whatever to the guy running with the track and, like, the track and field guy?
No, not at all.
That's too bad.
What do you think, Brian? Brian didn't respond.
We should. I don't even know if Brian has any tattoos. We should just drag his ass over to the
Let's get one right now.
tattoo shop and get him all tatted up. Get the word penis backwards on his forehead.
Synap? Who's Synap?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You've got a you've got one food related tattoo.
Yeah.
Your the fleur de lis.
My fleur de lis with the it's got crawfish, oyster, garlic, onion, chilies.
Yeah.
It's one of my faves. Yep. Oh, I got two. I also got my
the
my
pie
pecan
lady.
pie.
That one.
My pecan pie
Pin-up girl. Yeah.
Cool.
I wanted pecan pie tattooed on me. I just didn't know how I was going to go about it.
Yeah, because a pecan pie would be difficult.
Pie eater whiskey or.
Yeah. Pecan pie itself would just be difficult. Like it's just looks like a lump of shit wrapped in.
Right.
Yeah.
But you put a sexy girl on it, and now it's good.
Yeah. There you go. Put some big boobies on her.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call a beautiful woman on a West Virginia man's arm? Tattoo.
That's awesome.
So, I guess we started this episode talking about tattoos.
Sure. Morphed into food tattoos, I guess, and then jokes about West Virginia people.
Oh, well, those are easy.
How do you know toothbrush was invented in West Virginia? Anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush.
Exactly. You ever hear these jokes, Steve, being out in California?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to West Virginia. How about that?
No.
Yeah. You're not missing anything.
One time I was driving through West Virginia, and it's a very long state when you're going from south to north.
Okay.
It's very long, right? And just driving. I stopped at a gas station, and I asked the girl at the gas station, like, how far is it to the Pennsylvania border? She goes, if it ain't 5 miles up the road, I have no idea. All right, well, that's a good attitude to have living in a shitty little town. Literally 7 miles later, I'm in Pennsylvania. Like, you know that you live 7 miles from the border of another state. Like, what the fuck?
She's got great sense of direction. It just gives it 5 miles.
Yeah. From her place of business. That's it. This is no further. Yeah. So that's the big, at least I always just assumed it was a general joke, but I guess maybe it's more of a Pennsylvania thing,
Yeah, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia,
Maryland.
The surrounding state in Maryland, yeah.
In West Virginia, they tell the same jokes, but about Kentucky. That's probably the way it is. No.
And in California, they tell the same jokes, but about Mexicans.
Pretty true.
No, they tell the same jokes, but it's about people in like I can't even think of a fucking town in California to talk about. What's
we can always talk.
Okay, good job.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I totally blanked on the town I wanted to say. I was going to say Riverside, and then I was going to say Burbank, and I'm like, that wasn't it.
Bakersfield?
That was where I was headed, Bakersfield.
Now we're getting warmer.
Ontario, maybe?
Oxnard.
I'd say Lancaster, but I don't want Carol Mitchell coming after me.
Yeah, she'll put a boot up your ass. She's from there, is she? She's not like originally from Lancaster. She just lives there.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I will say this, dude. They do have a tight little, like, they're their own little squad. They go, like, 20, 30 people deep to shows sometimes. So that's kind of cool, Like, they're definitely, they got, like, the little family vibe going over there.
Yeah, well, how far... Okay, so I've always had this conversation with people, and I've recently realized it with this group. Like, if I am coming to visit you, Steve, I'm telling people I'm going to L.A.,
Yeah.
but you live in Orange County, and you live in Orange.
Yes, I'm 45 minutes from downtown LA.
Right, so so people say LA in your area, they specifically are referring to downtown LA.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously in your area you're going to know better.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I would say the people that transplant over here are like, oh yeah, I'm from LA. People that are from LA are like, no, I'm from Hermosa Beach, or I'm from, like, they'll say like the individual city,
Right.
Like, but yeah, when you say you're from LA, like, it's, most people are more specific than that.
Well, and I get that, like, for us, for like Eli and I, it would be, oh, we're from Pittsburgh, and somebody else would say, oh, I'm from Pittsburgh. Then the question is, okay, well, where? Because I've known people that live over an hour away from Pittsburgh say they're from Pittsburgh.
I mean, it's like you living in D.C.
Yeah.
No, you're not in D.C.
Well, yeah, I'm not really in D.C., but it's not even that. It's like I feel like so many people say, "Oh, I'm going to L.A.," even though they're going to the plethora of towns and cities around Los Angeles. But I feel like where we grew up, Eli, saying I'm from Pittsburgh, it was that broad. It was like Allegheny County. You're from Pittsburgh, even though there's all those little towns within the city of Pittsburgh, like
right.
But it really doesn't, Steve. Doesn't it really piss people off in Orange County if you refer to it as L.A.?
No, it's weird because like I consider myself from LA more than from Orange County. I've just been here the last like 8 years or so, but I don't know. Yeah, people really center about where they're from in Orange County. Like, I just say I'm from the South Bay because South Bay consists of Redondo, Hermosa, Manhattan, and some of the surrounding cities, and that's pretty specific. So that's kind of what I always say. But people around here, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm from like Laguna Beach, or I'm from Newport Beach," and it's like, because there's a certain air of arrogance here in Orange County. People are fucking pompous, like straight up. There are a lot of good
So we should ask what TV show you're from. Is it?
Yeah. Which housewife do you most recognize with?
Let's get our BuzzFeed and
Streaker.
Look at that. Hey, get some pets with that kid. What the hell? This is a public place. People eat here.
Hey, go rub your ass over on Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It's a normal day here. at the
Yeah,
Vicious Pig.
you never know what'll happen at the Vicious Pig. Hey, let's.
Well, you know, they should have put a bar right next door to a preschool. That was just weird. I don't know why they did that.
That's the dumbest idea ever, but you know.
Mansfield ornaments are totally
Hey,
wacky.
look, he's teabagging Brian.
We gotta get a picture of that and show it to him later. All right, well, let's play some music and we'll come back and we'll keep talking about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Again, you know what, Eli, this one's for us. This is a song I heard today. I don't even know how old this song is. I've never even heard this before, but the name just was fitting. It's Summers in PA by the Wonder Years on Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
Summer came on way too strong and the radio played all new songs, so I smiled and hum along, hum along.
Well, my name is Mark. I'm with the band Guttermouth. I'm doing this spot for Punk Rock Foodies because all punkers are hungry and they're usually begging for money, so they're definitely hungry.
Don't even dip your toe in the water unless you plan to swim. Don't give a fucking inch unless you're planning to give in. Don't even leave the nest unless you plan to fly. And no matter what, never say die. I said no matter what, never say die. I said no matter what, never say die. Don't ever say die. Strangest things, they'll hold you underneath their thumb and try to clip your wings, but the only way they win is if you quit. So never give in and don't take no shit. Don't even dip your toe in the water unless you plan to swim. Don't give a fucking inch unless you're planning to give in. Don't even leave the nest unless you plan to fly. And no matter what, never say die. I said no matter what, never say die. I said no matter what, never say die. Don't ever say die. Hey! Strangest things, they'll hold you underneath their thumb and try to clip your wings, but the only way they win is if you fucking quit. So never give in and don't take no shit. Don't even dip your toe in the water unless you plan to swim. Don't give a fucking inch unless you're planning to give in. Don't even leave the nest unless you plan to fly. And no matter what, never say die. I said no matter what, never say die. One more time, no matter what, never say die. Don't ever say die.
All right, that was Bastard Sons, another great band that they just toured. I saw them this past weekend. That was Never Say Die. a fucking great track and super fun to see live. These guys are amazing, so if you ever get a chance to see them, highly recommend them. And back to nothing.
Yeah. Well,
do another show about nothing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
oh, you really think that if Brian was here, it would have been about something?
we can blame it on someone.
It would have been a more nothing version of nothing.
Yes, it would have been. Yes,
it would have been less than nothing.
It would have been the nothingest show ever. It would have been. It would have been like the worst Seinfeld episode ever. But no, it's Skate Rat. Skate Rat needs to come back and get us together here.
Yeah. I feel like we've been. Yeah. We need Skate Rat's. She's a mom. She can really reel us in. I think she did practice for us.
Well, yeah, she learned from having to deal with us how to take care of a kid. You know.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? I want to gear it. I want to kind of change the tune here and go towards some more food. Like we'll talk about some food that we've cooked or whatnot. But the thing is, I realized, Eli, you have never played Foodie Fight with us.
I have not.
Well, we need to get a Foodie Fight score on you so that we can keep track of who's got the most. So are you ready to play Foodie Fight?
I can do the Foodie Fight.
All right, here we go. Ready? Question number 1. The members of what professions were allowed to deal in wine during Prohibition? The members of what professions were allowed to deal in wine during Prohibition?
I'm going to say sommeliers.
Okay. What food product does Mrs. Tweedy plan to manufacture in the film Chicken Run?
I'm going to go chicken nuggets.
True or false? The faults of a lower quality wine will be somewhat masked by chilling to a low temperature.
True.
What is the standard U.S. wine bottle measure?
750 milliliters.
True or false? Mezcal is Mexican tequila made only from the blue agave plant grown in government-specified areas.
True.
And what shape of whisk works best to whip egg whites or cream?
Wait, say that again?
What shape of whisk works best to whip egg whites or cream?
That's weird. I mean, like bulbish? I mean,
It's kind of like
a whisk shape?
Like,
Yeah. A whisk shape?
Okay.
I mean, that's...
Well, I mean, you're just thinking like the standard whisk?
Yeah, that's all I've ever used.
So I'd say that's almost like a teardrop kind of thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay.
Sure.
All right. To be able to deal in wine, those were priests and rabbis. Mrs. Tweedy's homemade chicken pot pies, not nuggets. True, the wine is, or not the wine, sorry. True, yes. The temperature of the wine go down to 40, 42 degrees. It won't taste shitty. 750 milliliters is correct. False. Mezcal is a tequila-like liquor that can be made from any species of agave anywhere in Mexico. And, okay, you know what? The shape of the whisk, it says balloon shape. I don't know.
It's random.
I mean, I just, my neighbor had a birthday party for her daughter. She turned 18. They had a balloon in the shape of the number 8. So, like...
well, as opposed to a square whisk? Like, I've never seen another kind of whisk.
Is that what that whisk is considered? I mean, it looks like a teardrop if you really think about it. But, like, is that balloon shape? Because it's the same if you like a ball sack. Like...
I mean, well, you think the whisk on, like, a KitchenAid mixer is more balloon than a hand whisk.
I would say it's more of a teardrop shape than anything.
All right, well, okay. You got
it's a stupid question.
Well, you got 2 right, and 1 is going to be contested. We will do some research and find out if you actually...
I just think that's that's a loaded question. I think it should be dismissed.
Now, you know what, though? Steve got what'd you get, Steve? Like 5 out of 6? Because he had the easiest card.
Yeah.
And it was only because I switched cards because I couldn't pronounce a word in the first question. So I was like, I don't know what this word is. Let's go to the next
It was
card.
so easy that Brian was like, oh, I would have known that. Like, oh, I would have known that one too.
and he was sick. And he was sick when he was doing it. And he was pissed.
He's not doing so well right now either.
No.
I think he pissed his pants.
Or he spilled. That's just a spilled shot. But okay, so let us get back into the food mode. What you guys been cooking?
I said, well, I recently judged a mac and cheese cook-off.
Oh yeah, that's right. How would that go?
That was pretty awesome. I mean, there was 19 competitors. There was some mac and cheese that was pretty nasty.
Like from the box.
You know, you get that. No, the box would be better than some of the stuff that people put out there.
How do you fuck up mac and cheese?
I know. There's one restaurant down here that everybody. I mean, it's really good Italian food. He had his 4-cheese mac and cheese. It was awful. And no flavor, nothing. You know, the winner ended up actually. The funny thing is, the winner was actually he had a leftover crack T-shirt on.
Nice.
he had a smoked brisket mac and cheese. So.
There you go.
Nice.
So punk rock foodie in the making there. I got to get a hold of him a little more.
Yeah. You should have given him your apron. I'll give you another one.
I wore it all day. So.
Sweet. Anybody ask about it?
No, actually. I got a lot of weird looks.
So what other mac and cheeses were? So okay, so the winner was like a smoked brisket mac and cheese.
Yeah, they had smoked brisket, mac and cheese. It was really good. They're right down the street from me. They won the chicken bog contest last year.
The chicken what?
Chicken bog.
Okay, what's a chicken bog contest?
Myrtle Beach area kind of thing, or South Carolina thing. It's
okay.
Rice, chicken, and sausage is pretty much what it is. Almost like a jambalaya.
Okay.
But I guess the guys from up north, he keeps winning.
So it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant in your area.
It is a restaurant, yeah. He's got a big ass smoker sitting out in front of it in a strip mall. So
is that the smoker that has that he writes on chalk on the side of it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's him. That is him.
Yes. Okay. Hey.
He's always got something written on there.
Yeah. So what other mac and cheeses were there? Anything fancy schmancy, or is it just standard? Or
there was a chicken bog / mac and cheese that I had that was really good. One of the ones was the third place was just kind of more of a traditional mac and cheese by 3 ladies that just entered the contest just to enter it.
Yeah.
It was really good for just your basic mac and cheese. There's nothing special to it.
She just didn't fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey Steve, so do you ever cook mac and cheese, like homemade mac and cheese?
My wife has made it a bunch of times. I let her do that because she's really good with the cheese sauces, so I let her kind of just handle that. The kids love it, but we don't really go too nuts with mac and cheese. Just kind of it's a side.
Yeah. I mean, my youngest, she orders mac and cheese at every fucking restaurant we go to, and it kills me because it's like $4 for a fucking bowl of Kraft macaroni and cheese out of the box that you get for 50 cents. You know.
You wish it was out of the box. They just keep that little cryovac packet in the hot water until someone's ready to order it.
But it tastes like shit. It's like, what the fuck, Zoe? Get a goddamn, get some fucking, get a burger.
Look at saying names.
Get some chicken nuggets. Oh, she knows. I say it every time when she orders it. But I've never really gone wild. I mean, Eli, you make mom's mac and cheese, right? Like, you make the roux.
No.
No.
I make Old Black Lady mac and cheese.
Okay.
Which, if anybody knows, Old Black Ladies make the best mac and cheese.
Sheena, is that right?
Fuck off, Xander.
You're going to get us all killed, man.
Nope. I got a friend that was going to Thanksgiving dinner at his grandma's house. I said, all I want you to bring me back is some mac and cheese. And I told him all black ladies make the best mac and cheese. He came back with nothing because he said they ate it all.
They're like, you want to take some for your friend? Yeah. Is he white? Yeah. Then no.
I think that's how it happened.
So either it was so good that they did eat it all, or he's full of shit and he just forgot to bring you anything.
Which is possible. I mean, I'm sure he thought I was racist. I mean, you know.
Well, look at you.
It happens. I did have my white robes on when I talked to him, so.
Just got done folding sheets.
I was polite. I took the hood off. You know, I made eye contact.
I made eye contact while he looked at the ground. Okay, this show's taking a sharp left
Okay,
turn.
so Eli, no, we're still on that same road because you need
Mac and cheese and racism.
you need to explain what old black lady mac and cheese is. Like what makes it?
It's a baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know, it's you kind of make a cheese sauce and you mix some shredded cheese in, top it with cheese, and you bake it. That's how you make an old black lady mac and cheese.
I know exactly what you're talking about because when I lived in the South, and I'd go to some of these like buffets and shit, some of these hole in the wall soul food like restaurants, and it's cheesy. It's cheesy, and it's like orange cheesy. You know,
cheese on top of cheese.
Yeah. But
yeah. Oh, it's not like Kraft mac and cheese where it's like a cheese sauce on macaronis. Like,
but no, the worst is the powder shit. The powder, the milk.
It's thumbs up.
Or what's even worse is
here's some butter. Here's some powder.
Pineapple on pizza.
That's
Yeah, I've never really gotten fancy with mac and cheese. Like I make mom's mac and cheese, Eli. It's just I make the roux, add some cheese, milk, make that cheese sauce, and I just toss it on some shells or macaroni. But one time I did wagon wheels, and I did like a habanero Monterey Jack, and I added some crumbled bacon to it. But the problem was the cheese didn't really melt properly, so it was like cheese flavored sauce with some chunks of cheese. But still, with the fucking bacon, it was pretty good. And the wagon wheels, with bacon, saved it.
I think next year if I'm in town, I think Punk Rock Foodies needs to enter because I want to do. I already was thinking about it, doing fresh made pasta. Get like a really good cheese sauce. Just have a big container of cheese sauce. Dump that on there. Put some panko breadcrumbs and bacon on top.
Ooh, I'm not a breadcrumb fan on top of mac and cheese.
I am.
Yeah, I think a little garlicky bread, like garlicky breadcrumb, garlicky panko, and with some bacon, crumbled bacon.
See, I like the crunch, Steve. I agree. I like the crunch, but I feel like if you put enough pasta in there and the sauce is a little low, you bake it, then that pasta gets that crispiness and you get the crunch on that. I don't know. Something about adding bread to pasta just
a little sprinkle. Just a little tiny sprinkle.
I don't know. But
we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, I'll even be in town. I don't know. You know.
Well, hey, and let me know. Maybe I'll come down. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I think there's a few Punk Rock Foodies nearby. I think there's at least one in Charleston. So
we'll get Johnny Puke to come up. Maybe he can judge. I'll even drive down and pick his ass up. If that's what it takes. Well, let's play another song. And we got Billy Skelly photographer from the Pit. It was the book he was working on putting out. He put out some kind of zine with it, but he takes a lot of photos of punk bands and whatnot. So let's listen to a little 10-foot pole. It's one of my favorites as a teacher. Is ADD on Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
Hey, this is Brandon from Teenage Bottle Rocket, and you're listening to Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
I was a teenage anarchist looking for revolution. I had the style, I had the ambition, read all the authors, I knew the rock slogans. There was a war, but the class war, I was ready to set the world on fire. I was a teenage anarchist looking for revolution. Do you remember when you were young and you wanted to set the world on fire? Do you remember when you were young and you wanted to set the world on fire? I was a teenage anarchist, but the politics are too convenient. Teenage Anarchist.
And that was Teenage Anarchist by Against Me, and you are listening to Punk Rock Foodies Radio. And I am the asshole in charge, Xander T, and with me on the phone right now is punk photographer extraordinaire, Billy Skelly.
Oh, shit. Extraordinaire. I love it, man. I love it, dude. Thank you so much for having me, dude.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, hell yeah. And bringing me in, dude, with fucking Against Me, dude, one of my favorite songs. I love it. It's awesome.
I read your mind.
Good shit, man.
So, Billy, tell us, how'd you get into photography? Let's start there.
Oh, man. Good question. Well, I actually used to be an artist, and I used to paint a lot, and then I just got kind of sick of the process, and I was just, it took way too fucking long, man,
Yeah, right.
And I was at a show, like an art show, and my friend, there was a guy there named Josh Kaufman, and he's famous for taking all, like, the Sublime photos, like, of Brad and all that. Uh-huh. And I was just thinking, how fucking rad is that, dude? Like, he took those photos and they're going to be there forever. Like, I've seen them plenty of times, and I knew the photos before I even knew who the guy was. So, I thought that was really cool, and he was telling me about how easy the process was, and it just clicked right there. And I've been taking photos for my whole life, so that's when I got a little bit more serious about it.
So then, how do you transition from just taking photos to actually being at these shows up front, behind the barrier, taking photos for all these bands?
Well, since we're in the punk genre, it's a lot easier. If I was trying to get photos of fucking Justin Bieber, I'm sure it'd be a lot harder. But you just go to a couple shows. Like my first couple shows were Booty Both Gold. There's no pit, there's no photo pit or anything at those little shows, so you just go up and with your camera.
Right.
So that was pretty easy. But then once you start doing festivals and shit, it gets a lot harder to get in, and it's tough, dude. Like I've missed probably half of a lot of really great shows because I couldn't get photo credentials to get in. But once you start working it, you start doing your thing, then you start getting in with the band, and the bands will want to get you in, because they want the exposure. So
right,
yeah.
So who are some of the bands that we would know that you've taken pictures of?
Oh man, you name it. You name any punk band, I've probably taken photos of them. Descendants. I did the last cover for the Interrupters.
Nice.
Yeah, I was super stoked on that. I go around telling everyone about that one. The last Implants album, I have a bunch of photos in there on the vinyl. Let's see. I've taken, you name it, dude. I've taken it. Like the Queers, the Dwarves, the Dickies, Bad Religion, No Effects, Face to Face. I'm actually gonna try to go on the tour with Face to Face this weekend and get some good photos and do like a little story on them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So you name it, dude. Like I've gotten it. Rancid, all the big ones.
Well, it pays that you live in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
So obviously,
completely.
We've talked to Brandon Miser, who does photography, and he's out in Salt Lake City, so he doesn't get shows like you would.
Yeah, he does. He's been like friends with Strung Out for decades, dude.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, he's an amazing photographer, dude.
Yeah.
He does great work.
Have you gone on tour with other bands before? Like you were just saying, trying to get on with Face to Face. Have you been on tour with other bands?
That's actually something that I just started to get into. It's something that I've been trying to go on like some big tours. I was actually trying to get on Warped Tour this year.
Yeah.
Because I want to follow Bad Cop around. But I don't know if. I might just pop up at the local shows.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to cover the whole Warped Tour.
No, it's probably going to be very repetitive.
Yeah, it's got a lot of dates. But no, I mean, it's something I'm really interested in doing. I'm actually going to go follow Last Gang around this weekend. They're headed to Vegas. But yeah, I mean, like if a band comes into town, I try to go see them as many places as I can.
So what would be a tip to give a amateur photographer, possibly a Android or iPhone photographer, when taking pictures at a show?
Oh man, I mean, you know, I hate those people at the show, but I don't hate them for what they're trying to do. But I mean, I could bring my iPhone and probably get some really good photos too. But there's just something. You definitely got to get a camera. You got to step it up if you want to. You know, actually do it. Just do it. You know. Get a nice starter camera. I would start with the Canon T3i or one of the Canon EOS Rebel series. Those are great cameras. I mean, and then do it for like a year. And if you want to do it, then like actually step up and get like a really good camera, like a Sony A7 II or one of the good Sony mirrorless cameras. Those are great for shooting concerts. So just because they're good, it's low light. But I don't know, man. If it's something they want to do, just do it. Like I would stop fucking around with, you know, iPhones and Androids and all that. I mean, they're actually really good. They take really good photos, so I can't really complain. But they do get in my way sometimes, and I don't like that.
Well, I apologize for all Android photographers.
No, it's all good, man. Like I said, while I'm there, it's annoying, but I get it. I totally get it. I would be, if I didn't have my camera on me, I would probably be pulling out my phone too. So I honestly cannot go to a concert anymore without taking photos. It just doesn't even feel right.
Yeah. Oh, they're playing music? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you are at a show, on average, about how many photos do you actually take?
That's a damn good question, man. Like, I have no idea. I have all my photographer friends are always telling me, like, man, I went home last night and I edited about 1,000 photos. And I mean, it's not about how many you take. It's, you know, like, once you take those photos, you know if you got the good ones or not. Yeah. But I mean, that can be tricky sometimes. And I understand why photographers take about 1,000 or so. I mean, I went to the Descendants show at the Palladium, and I probably took 30 photos of them. So that's like, I mean, if you tell any other photographer that, they'd be like, "What the hell is your problem?" But I was singing the whole time. I was singing and enjoying myself, and you know, you get those photos, and if you got good ones, then you don't really have to shoot anymore, you know. And
I guess it's all about like what your ultimate goal is.
Yeah.
That show. Like,
Yeah.
Do you just
Completely.
want a couple? You want the whole set? You want Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It depends on if you're working for someone and they need a bunch of photos and all that. But if you got good ones, you got good ones. And if you're working for someone, like let's say a radio station or some media, like some newspaper, if you got 4 good shots, they're not even going to use 4 shots.
Right.
That's so you're good. You're good. You don't really need that much.
Okay. So. Get it done early, and go drink a beer.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, enjoy the show, man. Yeah. Enjoy the show. You know, it's part of having that access is having fun and just getting good shots. So.
Right. Yeah. So you were working on putting out a book with your photos. It was a crowdfunding that didn't quite hit the mark.
That's right.
It came pretty close. There was a lot of money brought in.
It was a lot of money I was asking for, which when I first did it, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm even going to come close. But to put out your own book, which I had a publisher, but I wanted my own rights to it. I wanted to like go around and sell it myself.
Yeah.
That cost $20,000 to make the minimum amount of copies possible.
Yeah.
So that I had to raise $20,000. I did not. I don't have a ton of money. This is what I do for a living. So I tried to crowdfund to get it, but we got to about $10,000, which was like it still blew me away.
Right.
That I even got to there. So it was a shot in the dark. and it was an attempt, but I'm still trying to get it made. I have it for sale online, but it's like in 2 parts as a magazine instead of a book. So I try to keep it as cheap as possible as I can right now for the punk rockers.
And where could somebody purchase this magazine?
You could go to my new website, 99percentmagazine.com. That's all spelled out. And then there's a link to issues for sale, and there's all the links are right there. So it should be kind of easy. It's called From the Pit. There's From the Pit Volume 1 and Volume 2. So I'm actually waiting to get that actual book made because I have artwork from one of the producers of The Simpsons that did the artwork for the cover.
Nice.
That I'm dying to unveil. So hopefully we can get that made soon.
All right, so switching gears. Since this is Punk Rock Foodies, we'll talk a little bit about food.
Yeah.
So, do you cook?
Yeah, I do cook. I cook almost every night.
Excellent. What is one of your favorite dishes to cook?
Oh my
or
god.
genres, I guess.
I think my favorite thing to make is probably fajitas or something along those lines.
So Mexican dishes?
I like doing, pulled pork. I really love doing. Machaca. I don't know if you know what machaca is, but it's it's kind of like pulled pork, but you do it with steak.
Okay.
And then you cook it with eggs and bell peppers and onions, and it's just straight up one of the best things ever.
And what kind of seasoning do you use on that?
Let me tell. I will go to my spice rack and tell you, sir. I always use Lowry seasoning salt on everything. And then I use a pico de gallo seasoning, which is it's really good. It's just it's basically like a chili powder, but it's got some other stuff in it, some citrusy spices in it.
Who makes that?
So just that is by El Guapo. I mean, you can find it in any kind of, I think everybody makes it. The Spice Hunter makes some stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, that's the stuff. I love cooking food. Probably my favorite stuff.
And when you go out, to a show, before the show, what do you get to eat?
Oh, that's the best, man. So, certain places, I have, my little food spots that I go to every time. If I'm going, I always get excited when I go to Pomona for a show because they have, I cannot think of the name of this taco place. It's, oh my god, it's like El Pollo Loco, but it's not El Pollo Loco. It's not Juan Pollo. Maybe it's Juan Pollo. I can't think of what it's called, but it's right next to the Glass House in Pomona, and they have the best tacos in the world. The best chicken tacos I've ever had. It's just marinated chicken that they just marinate for days, and then they shred it up, and it's just, oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfection.
I'm looking
I get super excited every time I go to the Glass House.
I'm looking at a Yelp right now for best tacos in Pomona. We got Mariscos, Isla del Pacifico, Don Jose, Tijuana's Tacos, Alex's Tacos, Lily's Tacos, Omana's, Tanqueray de Anda Tacos, Jalisco, Tanqueray El Sol, Tanqueray El Jefe, La Tia Mexicana, Mexican food, Los Jarritos, Big D's Burgers.
No, it's something like pollo. It's something pollo or Juan. I think it's Juan Pollo.
Okay. That's weird that wasn't even on there.
Which is crazy because I have like a Yelp photo on there that's it's probably been seen more than any other photo that I've ever taken.
So you don't just take pictures of bands.
No, I definitely take pictures of food, man. I'm one of those like shitty Instagram dudes that take photos of their food all the time.
Yeah, my fiance's already known not to eat yet. Like, did you take a picture? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yes. My wife does that too. My wife will actually, she'll be like, wait, hold on, don't eat yet. You forgot to take your photo.
Nice. I
get to that point. I know she's being facetious, but at the same time, she's still like helping me out. So I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, there's actually a burger place I go to like on the regular called Grill-A-Mall, which is like a take on Kill-A-Mall, Metallica.
Yeah.
It's like a heavy metal burger bar.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. They have, and there's like the burgers are second to none, dude. And like best French fries I've ever had in my life. They have like legit beer on tap. They have like Green Flash beer. They have like Stone beer all the time. They mix it up a lot too. So they're always having like new beer in there, like Modern Times and Angel City, and I actually had acoustic ale beer there before, and it was like, oh my god. I don't know if you've ever had it. You have to find acoustic ale beer. They have like some refreshing IPA stuff that's pretty legit.
I will have to find that, absolutely. IPA is my favorite, so.
It's pretty good. I don't actually remember the name of the beer that I had, but it was really good. Acoustic ale, like out of any beer out of San Diego is probably the best beer.
You had Pizza Port?
I have not.
Steve, our co-host, he sent me a 4-pack of all their. I guess they only make 4 different kinds, or that's all you can get.
Yeah.
And their seasonal IPA was amazing.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's out there.
No, I won't be here.
I know, and I'm on the wagon. What the hell?
Oh man, what brought that on, sir?
A 10-pound weight gain on my birthday weekend of eating and drinking. So
that'll do it.
Take a little break.
I feel you. I just had my birthday the other day, and I'm still hurting a little bit from that day.
Hey, so there's a thing we do with our guests.
Okay.
We've got this food trivia challenge kind of thing.
Oh shit!
It's 6 questions. I'll ask the question, you give me an answer, and we go to the next question, and afterwards we'll see how many you got right.
Oh my god! All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Currently, Joe McMahon of Smoker Fire is leading as our guest with 3 out of 6.
Oh my god, dude! All right, how many people have taken this trivia?
Well, let's see. Joe McMahon, the girls from the Bomb Pops, all of us on the show. So I don't count that because we're on the show.
Okay.
My mom and dad. And technically my mom's in the lead, but she's just my mom. So.
Oh, come on! She should be winning, dude. Let's put her on the board.
We'll go back and I'll adjust the board.
Right on, man. Right on.
All right, so here we go. Ready?
All right, let's do it.
What Italian cheese is sometimes made from the milk of water buffalo?
I'm going to say ricotta.
What finicky eater said in a TV commercial, "Humph, din din, I'll eat when I'm ready"?
Oh my god. Is it Mikey from Live Cereal? I don't know, man. That's tough. That's a tough one.
All right, next. Which wine, the reputed king of reds, is likely to be served at an English dinner of roast beef and sharp cheese? Is it Tempranillo, Cabernet Sauvignon, or Syrah?
I'm going to say Syrah. Dude, I have no idea either. I don't drink wine.
Okay, true or false? According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, natural or all-natural labeling indicates that the meat is free of hormones and antibiotics.
Oh, let's go with true, man. Let's go with true.
Okay.
I'd like that to be true.
Okay, what waiterless restaurant opened by Joe Horn and Frank Hardart in Philadelphia in 1912 became a cultural icon?
Holy shit, man. Shit. I have no idea, man. Let's,
Throw a guess.
alright, I'm gonna say, what's been around for that long? Fuck, I don't know, man. A waiterless restaurant. Let's go with, Burger King. I know I'm totally wrong. 100% wrong, but let's just do it.
And the last question. What has the highest sugar content of all vegetables and comes in varieties that are red, purple, white, gold, and striped?
Oh my god, man, you are not fucking around with this trivia, dude. You know we're just punk rockers, right?
I know.
Alright, let's see. What kind of striped fruit, man? I'm gonna go with apple.
All right. Okay, time to go over your answers.
Come on, 0 for 6. Let's do it.
All right. The Italian cheese made from water buffalo is the buffalo mozzarella.
Oh, shit. All right.
The finicky eater in the television commercial was Morris the cat.
Oh, my God, man.
See,
I wasn't even thinking non-human.
I know, me too. I actually didn't even write down an answer for myself on that one. The king of all reds with the roast beef dinner would be Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, my goodness.
The something marked natural or all natural does not mean that it is free of hormones and antibiotics. So that was false. It means that it means that the meat has been minimally processed and contains no artificial ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what minimally means.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
The restaurant started by Joe Horn and Frank Hardart in Philadelphia was Horn and Hardart Automat. Who the fuck?
Oh,
have you heard of that? I've never heard of that.
Never. But I'm glad I went 0 for 6, though.
Well, there's still one more, and don't worry, you got it wrong too.
Yeah. No, I figured.
Highest sugar content vegetable is the beet.
Oh, the beet. Nice.
Yeah. So, 0 for 6.
Nice, dude.
So
I get it. You have this show where you bring people on, you make them feel stupid about their life.
It's not even a show. I just call people up.
Right on, man. That was fun, though.
Yeah.
That was fun. I love trivia, man. I actually went to a beer trivia a while ago, and I thought I did, really well, and we did, really poor.
So back to the punk rock scene. So, what are some of the bands out there now that, that are probably pretty big out where you are, but I'm all the way out Washington, D.C. area, I've never heard of, and probably other people around here haven't. Is there anybody out there on the scene that's getting ready to blow up that we should be
yes. My friends in this band, they're blowing up already, but I'm sure they don't need my help in any way. I might even be hurting them by saying,
especially after that performance.
Exactly. 0 for 6 on trivia. Yeah, they're gonna be like, way to go. No, but the band called The Last Gang, they're amazing, dude. Just simply amazing. They have a new album coming out. They're waiting to put it out on a label, so they're kind of searching for a label right now. But I've heard their new album, and it's simply amazing, dude. It's going to be top 10 of my favorite albums.
And this guy knows his punk.
Yeah. Yes, sir, I do. They're amazing. Red Red is the lead singer. Just amazing. They're a 3-piece band. They probably could go 4 if they wanted. But I love the little 3-piece sound they have right now, and they're like amazing people too. So really good people.
Last Gang. Okay, well, so keep your ears peeled for the Last Gang, and in fact, we're going to play some the Last Gang for you now.
Hell yeah.
And this is so apropos. This song is Sing for Your Supper by the Last Gang. So thanks a lot, Billy.
Hey, thank you very much.
I'd like to thank Steve, Brian, and Skate-Rad. I'd like to thank our guest host, Eli. I'd like to thank the paramedics who are taking care of a passed out Brian right now. I'd like to thank our guest, Billy Skelly. Check out the magazine of his photos at 99percentmagazine.com. It's all spelled out except for the 99. Those are actual nines, the number, the digit. I'd like to thank the people here at the Vicious Pig Saloon, downtown Mattersville. I'd like to thank our sponsor, King's Hawaiian. Also, for all of your video and graphic needs, check out Burning Rose Studios. They do great work. Check out Betty Gear on Facebook. And also, when you get on Facebook, come on over to Punk Rock Foodies. Very simple rule. Make food, post a picture of the food. You got contests all the time. You've got merchandise you can buy or win. And, yeah, it's a good time. Learn how to cook some better shit. All right, bon appetit, everyone. Sorry you went 0 for 6.
I know, dude, I know. I don't know, man. I don't know why I went Burger King.